Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on our ERIT Academy. Welcome back to our prelims, and today we are going to discuss about very important गवर्नमेंट स्कीम. सो गवर्नमेंट स्कीम से हमेशा डर लगता है कि कौन सी स्कीम आ सकती है, कौन सी नहीं आ सकती है. प्रीलिम्स में हम बड़ी बड़ी कंपाइलेशंस पढ़ते हैं ऑफ गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स. सो हियर as part of the prelims, as and when any important scheme will be in news, we will cover it, so don't worry. So today we have taken this scheme which was in news, and we will understand that what is PM-DevINE. I think some of you can decode it, but yes, discuss करते हैं. So here we have the question in front of us. We will see what is PM-DevINE. So three statements are there with respect to PM-DevINE. You have to choose the correct statement. So the first one is that it will be implemented for a period of 4 years. 4 years, क्यों 4 years? 5 years होता है, 6 years होता है, 10 years होता है, 4 years. Is it right or wrong? It is a centrally sponsored scheme. You have to check your concepts. And the third one is the scheme will focus upon infrastructure development and social development. Infrastructure development and social development. Now, which is the right option? Only one is correct, 1 and 2 are correct, 1 or 3 are correct, or all are correct. So we will try to understand it with the help of the discussion, and by the end of the video you will get your answer. Okay, so let's start. So this was in news, and it was in news 2-3 days back because cabinet has approved, they have approved the allocation, the financial allocation for the implementation of this scheme. And this scheme was announced in Union Budget 2022. So this can be another statement. So we have to be ready, we have to be thorough with all the information related to this scheme. Anything can be asked. Any statement can be replaced and can be framed. So we'll see. Okay, so because of these two, because it was announced in Budget 2022 and recently 3-4 days back, Union Cabinet has given approval. They have given the desired amount, approved the desired amount for the implementation of this scheme. Okay, so what is it? So let's understand it. The PM-DevINE, the full form is Prime Minister Development Initiative for Northeastern Region. PM-DevINE Development Initiative for Northeastern Region. इससे काफी लोगों ने डिकोड कर लिया होगा, बट उसका पर्पस क्या है? So before we see the purpose, for the remaining 4 years, so yes, it is for the 4 years. 4 years कैसे देख रहे हैं ये? The remaining 4 years of the 15th Finance Commission. So what is the term of the 15th Finance Commission? So the remaining 4 years is this, 2021, 23 to 2025, 2026. So the remaining 4 years of 15th Finance Commission उससे overlap कर रहे हैं. Two concepts are clear, the full form and what is the duration of the implementation. The objectives we will understand. So this initiative is going to focus upon there are 4 objectives. So it will fund infrastructure projects convergently in the spirit of PM Gati Shakti. So उसके congruence में जो schemes हैं, उसी on the same lines infrastructure projects will be funded. It will also support social development projects. So social development along with infrastructure development is also one of the objective. The third one is it will enable livelihood activities for youth and women. So youth and women also are there. कभी कभी हमें सिर्फ youth दिया रहेगा, we will get confused. And the last one is it will fill the development gaps in the various sectors. It's very broad. Development gaps in various sectors. ठीक है, तो ऐसे broad objectives भी हैं. So don't get confused कि नहीं, it's related to only infrastructure and social development. Here livelihood component is also there and filling the development gap is also there. Clear? ठीक है. So this is about the concepts related to the PM-DevINE. But we have framed another statement, whether it is a centrally sponsored scheme, central sector scheme. So उससे related information भी हम देखते हैं. So this is a new scheme and PM-DevINE is central sector scheme. जब सेक्टर की बात आती है मतलब डेडिकेटेड है 100% सेंट्रल फंडिंग, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट को डेडिकेटेड है. उसकी प्लानिंग, डिजाइन, इंप्लीमेंटेशन, फंडिंग, एवरीथिंग विल बी टेकन केयर बाय द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट एंड इट विल बी इंप्लीमेंटेड बाय द मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ डेवलपमेंट ऑफ नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न रीजन, दैट इज डोनेर. But what is the difference between centrally sponsored scheme, centrally sector scheme? So as the name itself is saying, let's say I'm sponsoring something. I will not fund the whole event, right? I am sponsoring some part of it. In the same manner, centrally sponsored schemes में सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट का कुछ रेशियो होता है. मोस्टली फॉर अदर स्टेट्स इट इज 60:40, नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न रीजन के लिए इट इज 90:10. बट दिस इज सेंट्रली सेक्टर. 100% it will be funded by the central government. So here there is a difference. Centrally sector schemes are 100% funded by the union government and implemented by the central government itself. But centrally sponsored schemes, certain percentage is shared by सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट और कुछ परसेंटेज जो है स्टेट गवर्नमेंट लगाता है. प्लानिंग हो सकता है कि सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट करे, इम्प्लीमेंटेशन स्टेट गवर्नमेंट करता है. सो दिस इज द other aspect of the question. So now if we revisit our question again, so you will be able to take your stand clearly. So it will be implemented for the 4 years. Yes, 4 years कहाँ से उन्होंने कैलकुलेट किया? The remaining year of the 15th Finance Commission. Starting and ending, so fiscal year 2022-2023 it's starting and ending. Budget में announce किया था. So 2022-2023 it's starting and ending in 2025-2026. This is one aspect. Second is, it is centrally sponsored. No, it is central sector scheme. So the second statement is wrong. The third one is, the scheme will focus upon infrastructure development and social development. Yes. So the right answer is 1 and 3, C. And other in, हमने 4 objectives देखे. Livelihood भी है and filling the gaps also. And union budget में announce हुआ है. So these are the information which you should know related to this scheme. And who is implementing, that also you know. So this is about the PM-DevINE. अगर एग्जाम में आता है, so don't get confused. And now you know the in and out about this scheme. So like this, अगर आप छोटे छोटे schemes धीरे धीरे से एक schemes को cover करते हो over a period of time, then you will be able to remember it. If you're just covering it through compilations, then you won't be able to remember everything. And don't cover each and everything. First, the priority should be given to whatever is there in the news. First priority. Second priority should be given to the important flagship schemes. And then if you have time, focus on rest of the schemes, ministry wise. Important ministries, okay? So this is it with respect to PM-DevINE. Thank you everyone and do revise. We will meet tomorrow. Be safe, take care and study well.